welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a review and a discussion for Wandavision episode 7. So I know I haven't done any for any of the other episodes, but I thought we would do one today. So this was definitely the modern family type of episode. It was definitely the noughties when this was set, and I could definitely see that with the different camera angles, and also when they did like the bits where they were like talking, then the reality is definitely changing. So at the beginning when Wanda was like having her breakfast and the milk was changing, and also when the twins, their game, it like Game Boy to like a now PS4 kind of thing, like Uno. So I'm guessing like the reality is kind of like shifting, but then it kind of went to really new things and it went back to the old thing. So there's something up, something is going. The Wandavision intro for this episode, it was definitely modern family style, and what I loved is the fact that it said Wandavision created by Wanda Maximoff, because obviously what we think is Wanda created the hex. Obviously we don't know like the whole intel and everything to do with that. I'm guessing we'll find out in the next 2 episodes. Really like Darcy's new look. So obviously at the end of the previous episode, episode 6, the whole hex expanded because Wanda like got angry and Vision was like trying to get her. So she expanded it, and then Vision recognised it. And what I thought was really interesting is, to start with, like Darcy couldn't remember anything, she just was one of the other people. But then what happened was Vision did his thing where he goes like, and she like remembered everything, and it was so sad because he doesn't know what an Avenger is, and I just felt so bad for him. And they were such an iconic duo, them driving in that van. That was honestly, that was amazing. It was just incredible. I loved it, because like he was just trying to help the people. Comment about Pietro not being their uncle is kind of like saying, because there's been a theory he might be Mephisto or Nightmare or something like that, like an outside force, and not just the X-Men version or the Aaron Taylor-Johnson version with like a slightly different face. Because if they did that and he was the Aaron Taylor-Johnson version with a slightly different face, I would not be happy. Like no, it would not be a great time. I really like Agnes's 2000s. Like we'll talk about more Agnes, about the ending later. I really like her new look. We saw a little bit of what they looked like from the 2000s. Also, in the trailer, Dottie's in it, but in this, I don't think we had one clip of her. Maybe like she was in it for like 2 seconds, but I thought she was gonna even have a slightly bigger role, like her to begin with, so you know. And then Vision was like pretending to be a clown in the circus, but then he didn't go on, and then Darcy punched a guy and then they got away, and I thought that was like a really cool moment. And I really thought that was amazing. Then Monica and Wu, they go to the place where there was this neuro engineer, and I thought it was either going to be Reed Richards or Captain Marvel or someone else, like one of the Skrulls maybe, but it was just like this person, and I like tried to think about who they are, because like I don't know, like I tried to like look up in the casting, but I couldn't even see them in the casting, so I think they were just like a random person. But she was given this vehicle, and obviously like she tried to get into the hex and she couldn't, so she went in. And for a minute we're gonna like talk about that later, but for a minute we need to talk about Photon. I can't say it, but basically she gets powers. Obviously a lot of us knew this was like coming, but I am just so excited for Captain Marvel 2. That show is going to be it's a film. That film is going to be iconic. I am so excited for it. I also really liked just like the whole, when she went into the hex, you kind of hear bits from Captain Marvel, hear bits from her mum, because obviously we found out also in this episode that the whole of WandaVision so far has taken place ignoring like, in the whole sitcom, Darcy's been watching it for a week. So that's like how long the whole sitcom thing has lasted. So like it's almost a day each episode, a little bit more, like in 24 hours each episode. So that was interesting, and I just really liked it. The advert I kind of got, I knew it was kind of to do with Wanda and her mental health, because in the comics Agnes has this rabbit, and they put that in the show, which I thought was really, really cool, and I really liked to see that. And then what happened was that Wanda says, maybe I am the villain. I thought that was really interesting. I do think something, well, I did think that. I think maybe something is maybe like in her, but then kind of at the ending, I'm kind of like, no, I think something else. I will talk about my theories at the end of the episode. And then what happens is that Maria, no, that is not her name. So Maria then goes to Wanda's house, and then like Wanda, no, Wanda is not about this. So they don't get into a fight, but Maria definitely shows that she is Photon. Like, she shows her like blue eyes. Also, I dressed up in blue for the occasion. I don't know if you can see that. I'll turn my light off. I won't. The plug's down there. But I thought that was really cool. And then Agnes comes and helps her, and like, we're gonna talk more. And then Agnes like still has the kids. I don't know if I mentioned that. Agnes had the kids, and like, I have theories. So Agnes invites Wanda to go to her house just for a little cup of tea, and Agnes replies, they're in the basement, and like she gets in the basement, it's all very, very creepy. It looks very magical, and then it happened. It is the reveal that Agnes is none other than Agatha Harkness. We knew it. I can't believe a theory I had came correct. Well, the fact is, I looked up Agatha Harkness and a picture of Agnes came up. I will be referring to her from now on as Agatha Harkness. I'm so excited this has happened. Now, my theory is, in the comics, there's a slight spoiler for the comics, but it's like very well known. In the comics, Agatha Harkness is a mentor to Wanda. And what also happens with Agatha Harkness is she makes a deal with Mephisto to take Wanda's kids. Wanda's kids are currently not there. I think Agnes has them stored somewhere to take to Mephisto, and was literally going to Wanda's house to do this. I think Mephisto is working with Agnes, and we are going to see that in the next episode. And if that does happen, and also I've heard the next 2 episodes are like nearly an hour long each, because it's currently, if it's 30 minutes each episode, there would be 4 hours of film time, and Marvel have said that there are 6 hours, so I'm really excited for that. I also do think that I know there is supposed to be a cameo at the end of the season, and I have tried my best to think of it. I thought of Tobey Maguire, but then I was like, no, not really, because the person who plays Vision, he said that no one has guessed him, but a lot of people have guessed Tobey. I feel like it's going to be maybe someone from the comics. I kind of thought maybe Mephisto, because like, I don't know who would play him. I know a lot of people like thought Tony could come back, and I think there will be some more cameos in other episodes, but like, I think there will be kind of end of Mandalorian style vibe cameo. That's what, I'm not going to say who, but that is what Elizabeth Olsen said. I don't know, and I'm trying to really think about it. The first person was Doctor Strange, but like Vision like has worked with Doctor Strange before, and like, because like they've said, oh, I've never worked with the actor, so I don't know. I feel like it's someone really blatantly obvious, and I'm just dumb, and I don't know. But then I'm also like, maybe it's someone from the comics. Hello, editing Ali here. I thought I'd come and talk to you about the post-credit scene for this episode. So basically, Photon, or Maria Rambeau, goes and tries to get into Monica's basement because she's like, this is a little sus, what is going on? And basically, Pietro comes and basically tells him, why are you doing snooping around? That is a horrible Pietro accent. And basically, from the song, Agatha All Along, we kind of got confirmed that she kind of controlled Agatha, but like, there was some kind of outside force involved that is Mephisto or Nightmare, not sure which one. I do think it was. Even in her basement, Agatha's basement, there was like major clues to Mephisto Strange's book, Doctor Strange's book, and then also there was like some like things that looks a bit like his helmet, and I just, yeah. But I think it's going to be such a good episode, episode 8. I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. This was a very, very different video for me. I'm not expecting it to do well at all, but yeah, I had huge fun making it. I'm going to continue doing these, and if people like them, I hope they like them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more bookish and movie content from me. I can officially say that. This is so exciting, but yeah. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are watching something you love. I hope you're reading something you love. And I hope you're having a great time and living your best life. And most importantly, always be you. Bye. Subscribe.